and welcome to today's edition of the Survival Guide. On today's show, we will be taking a look at what it takes to be cool here at Newcastle University. I'm joined by my co-host, James Sharp.
And I'm going to attempt the impossible and try to teach Liv here how to be cool.
Exactly. Wait, what?
And who better to start off the show than the coolest guy at UON?
We're joined by Liam Gleeson. Hello, Liam.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, Liam. We know that you're really busy maintaining your flawless image, so we really appreciate you coming in today.
Yeah, well, being laid back and looking like I don't care about anything is actually pretty time consuming.
Well, I completely understand that, Liam. We'll try and make this as quick as possible for you. It's just really important that some of us learn something today.
Speaking of being cool, have you guys followed me on Instagram yet? I post pics of me at the gym or, you know, food.
You still use Instagram?
Yeah, doesn't everybody? How else am I supposed to tell people when I'm out with the girls?
Anyways, Liam, look, I want to know, what type of footwear will make me the coolest?
Yeah, well, it's either like Vans, Converse, or nothing at all. And I tend to opt for the third option because I like to feel the earth beneath my feet.
Right, yeah, but are you worried at all about what you're walking on?
No, it's just all part of the experience.
Of course it is. Now, Liam, for people like Olivia, what does it take to look cool right now?
Well, we're approaching winter, which is literally the coolest season. So you have to bring your clothing A-game. Woolen knits are in, big button sloppy joes, pattern scarves. It's all part of the Saturday, man.
I totally get that. That sounds amazing. But why haven't we seen you in anything quite like this just yet?
Well, if I could be bothered to buy it, then yeah, I'd probably wear it.
Now tell me, Liam, how much effort do you put in to make it look like you've made no effort whatsoever?
Well, you have to look like you've chosen the closest thing off the floor, when really you've been planning your outfit for quite some time. And that's where it becomes sort of an art form.
Is that why you have rips in the shirt? You see, I see people around campus opting for that option quite a lot, but I just don't understand how someone can pay for that.
Oh my God, Liv, you can't just question Liam's style.
Actually, my cat just got into it one day, and
Wow.
I thought, you know, it's just nature's way, man.
Well, you are definitely the Picasso of cool. And on that note, we're going to go live to Imogen and Jack, who are out finding some cool students out on campus.
Over to you guys.
Thank you, James. And today, Jack and I are going to see what it takes to look the coolest at university.
That's right. Let's interview our first person right now. Excuse me, buddy. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're wearing?
It's my heart jumper and my beanie hat. It's one of my raddest outfits.
And where did you obtain such a look?
You wouldn't have heard of it. It's a super cool place that sells really old clothes.
So is it what a stereotypical person would call an op shop?
If you want to label everything.
Incredible.
Love the beanie, however it's 26 degrees out, so why wear it?
Oh, well, I got it for like $7.50, like up at Byron Bay when I was there for Falls Fest with some mates. So yeah,
But even so, isn't it too hot to wear a beanie?
it's not that hot.
Well, that is dedication.
Oh, the truest, Jack. Dedication without caring.
Wow, that's an amazing tattoo. What does it mean?
It's just a temporary tattoo. I got it so people can interpret whatever they want from it. It's simply a piece of art.
That's only temporary. It looks amazing. It looks like it's done with real ink.
It is done with real ink,
Then why call it a temporary tattoo?
because everything is temporary.
Well, that's given me some incredible insight on how to be cool.
But you're already the coolest, Jack.
Thanks, Imogen. Back to you, James.
Some great tips from the students of Newcastle University there. As you can see, I've managed to do the impossible and gave Liv here some in style.
Now what James has put on me should be able to change the person I am. As you can see, I'm wearing the hipster glasses for that geeky effect, added with some skinny jeans and many layers so that people know that I know how to put clothes together in an unconventional way.
And don't forget your bracelets. But as you know, being cool isn't just about the style, it's also about the attitude. Do you have any advice on attitude for Liv?
For attitude, you have to pretend like you don't care about anything, bar some obvious things like your bros or your bands. But at the same time, like, stuff is important, you know, and sometimes it's cool to care about things, just not to a point where you do stuff or talk about it all the time.
I never knew you were so deep, Liam. It just really shows how cool people like yourself really make up the best part of this world.
Thanks.
But that does not make any sense. You can't pretend to care about things and then not care about things.
Ignore her, I'm sorry. I don't think our tips will get through to Liv at this stage. It's time to take some advice from an academic professional.
Here with us today is Dr. John Chisetti, the leading professor of the study of cool here at Newcastle University.
Hello everybody. The study of cool university students has for a long time boggled the minds of even the most profound academics, such as myself. But there has recently been a breakthrough in this study thanks to me. As you can see from my charts, in the average non-cool individual, only 400,000 dopaminergic neurons exist in the brain. However, in the average cool person, the amount of neurons that primarily transmit dopamine is close to bajillion. And when you take into account the increased levels of norepinephrine and epinephrine, we can say that cool people have an entirely different chemical makeup than normal people and therefore live happier and more stress-free lives. It's because of this that their behaviour is so interesting and different to study. Their speech patterns are also quite astounding to analyse. While normal humans speak with clarity and logical purpose, cool people tend to speak quite sluggishly and only become understood by other cool people, while having their message lost on the normal population, except for the most intelligent of us. From my studies, I've managed to isolate a sub-dialect of English that cool people speak. Words such as dude, sick, rad, dope, gnarly are all standards in this dialect. While most of these bear the same meaning as standard non-cool English, a lot of them have very different connotations.
Thank you so much, Professor, for that astounding view on the behaviour of cool people.
It was my pleasure.
Tell me, what do you think of that, Liv?
Well, James, I thought it was quite interesting how cool people actually have a different chemical makeup in their brain. I mean, rad.
That's better. I think you're well on your way to becoming cool. But once again, it's the population that speaks. So it's time to go to the Newcastle University students.
Thanks again, James. Let's get straight to it and see what tips we can get about having the right cool attitude. Hey there, you look cool. Tell me what your favourite band is.
Well, you probably haven't heard of them because they're like really underground and they like don't ever get picked up, but their name's Mouse Pig.
Interesting. What genre are Mouse Pig?
Genre, really? As if they can find themselves by stereotypes, come on.
Beautiful. Now, do you know any mainstream kinds of music that our viewers might be able to relate to more?
Well, clearly new music sucks, so I guess I could go for like a classic old band. The Doors, probably.
Oh, so you're a fan of Jim Morrison?
Who?
Incredible.
Hi there. Just wondering what a cool person like yourself cares about the most.
Tony Abbott is full of broken promises. I've even got a tattoo of it.
You seem cool. What's your favourite sport?
I am not cool, and anyone that has to say that they're cool obviously isn't cool. Oh.
Well then.
I love the skateboard. How long have you been skating for?
I don't actually skate.
Then why the skateboard and the skater outfit?
I can't dress like a skater girl if I don't have a skateboard. How else can I prove that I skate?
But you don't actually skate?
Whatever. People think I look totally rad. Like, I consider the skateboard as more of a fashion accessory. And like, you feeling my vibe?
I 100% feel your vibe.
Gnarly.
She might be more dedicated than Beanie Guy. Well, we've learned a lot today.
We sure have, Jack. Back to you, James.
Okay, I think I've got this. I'm going to go home, chill, and listen to some Katy Perry.
I think we still have some work to do. I think it's time to teach you what cool music is all about. Some people would call the music the most important part of a band, but these people are dead wrong. The most important part is obviously the name. Now, Olivia, you'll have 10 seconds to write down 3 of the coolest band names you can think of. You ready?
I got this.
Go. The Who? The Who what? What's The Who? That's horrible. One Direction?
They are cute and British.
The only direction that name should be going is in the bin. Bob Dylan? Come on, Liv, that's just a name. It may as well be Bob Smith. It's so boring. It seems like you're going to need my expert help once again. Now, here we have 3 good band names. The world is a beautiful place, and I'm no longer afraid to die. That's fantastic. You could cut that in half and it would still be too long. Dying fetus. This is a really good strategy. You see, the more grotesque the name, the less people will listen to your music, which means less fans and more cred. It's great. Chick, chick, chick.
Okay, come on. This is just symbols.
Exactly. The only thing that could make this better is if it was a triangle.
I get it. So to be a cool band, you just have to have a totally unintelligible name.
That's right. The worse your name is, the less fans you have, which is the musician's trick to staying cool. And speaking of cool musicians, right now we have a very special in-studio performance. It's his first show and now his last, because he's become far too popular to stay cool.
Please welcome I Fell Into a Cosmic Ocean and Jesus Asked Me If I Could Count to 12.
That could be the greatest song of all time. But can the control room please edit that out of the show? I wouldn't want a perfectly good song to go mainstream.
Please thank I Fell Into a Cosmic Ocean and Jesus Asked Me If I Could Count to 12. That performance was so rad. I can't wait to go home, get on my Tumblr and blog about it. But I don't have any followers, so it'll still stay pretty underground.
You've come so far, Liv. I'm so proud, and you're looking fantastic.
Thanks.
However, I think we need to see if you can pass the ultimate test. It's time to face the most pretentious students in existence, the students of UON. Excuse me. Who do you think is cooler?
Out of who?
Damn. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Who do you think is cooler out of us two?
You.
Excuse me, mate. How you going? Tell me, who do you think's cooler out of us two?
I've got to go with the girl, sorry.
Ah, typical.
Nailed it.
Probably her. She's got the skateboard and the matching tattoo.
On what basis?
Just, you know, the broad basis of cool, really.
Well, she's got a skateboard. She's got some nice high tops. She's got some pretty cool glasses on. I can see she's trying to pull off the sort of, you know, alternative sort of vibe. But you're going for the little bit more metro with the shoes. I'm liking the jacket, actually. A jacket with a singlet underneath. I'm going to have to say probably you, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it, mate. Let's go. Who do you think is cooler out of us two?
Just by looking at you? Oh god, I don't know. Well, she's holding a skateboard. That's pretty groovy. So. And she's got glasses.
Out of you two, probably her.
Oh!
Her, because she's got glasses.
How are you?
I'm going alright, mate.
Who do you think's cooler?
I gotta say her.
So typical.
Hey, how's it going? Do you want a date? I'm bored.
Thanks.
It's pretty cool. Do I look good? It's kind of a new thing I'm trying.
Yeah, it's working for you. It's not too bad. Yeah.
Excuse me. Who do you think is cooler out of us two?
Her.
Oh, it. Done.
Well, obviously this has been a great success because they said I was even cooler than you, James. So remember guys, if I can do it, so can you.
Tune in next week for another episode. Bye.